This is amazing. This I couldn't believe. Hi everyone, I'm Ting Ting. Are you ready to see what I buy at Australia Costco? Let's go. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're one of my loyal subscribers from before who's been following me for a while, thank you so much for coming back and watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. My channel is all about the fun things, and what is more fun than going to Costco and buying heaps of stuff that's going to take you ages to eat? Actually, we only got Costco here in Perth just in 2020, just about midway through 2020, and I didn't actually think I needed to go when we first got Costco here. I used to go all the time in Taiwan, but if you watch my last two videos about Costco that I did in Taiwan, you'll see that a lot of the stuff that I was buying was Western food that I maybe wasn't able to get at other supermarkets in Taiwan. After I visited Costco here, I realized just what I missed about Costco. Costco hasn't sponsored this video. I paid for my own membership, I paid for my own food, but the thing is that you do need a membership to go in, and so if you don't have one, you might be wondering what kind of stuff is in Costco. So I like to show you today what I buy at Costco and what I think is good value and what I think is yummy. I'm going to first do non-refrigerated items. The first non-refrigerated item that I really like to buy at Costco is bagels. These bagels they have 6 bagels in the packet, and you get 2 packets for $10, or this was actually on special today, so I got 2 packets for $8. They're really good. I'm not American. Australia doesn't have a lot of bagel choice. Like, we do have bagels in the bakeries and stuff like that, but I think Costco blueberry bagels for the price are really, really delicious. We usually toast them and have them with cream cheese, and yummy. My next item is also a bread item, and it's this pre-sliced sourdough. I love sourdough bread. If you want to see way more sourdough, you can check out the video I made about Australia brunch, where we went around and ate brunch at all these different places in Perth. This is really good because you can put it in the freezer and it's already sliced, and this is only $3.99. And this one actually comes from a local bakery here in Perth, so we can shop at Costco and also support local bakeries, which is great. And it's delicious too. I am putting all the prices of the things up the top so you can see how much they cost. Somebody in one of my previous Costco videos felt like it was a bit salesy to put the price there. Again, this isn't a sponsored video, but I think it helps to know how much things cost so that you know whether or not that would be good value for you. So my next item is jalapenos. We actually eat quite a lot of jalapenos, me and Marshall, and this is 1.8 kilograms of jalapenos. I actually bought this on my last trip to Costco, so I didn't buy it today, so I can't remember how much it was. I think it was about $7, which is very, very good value. Buying in bulk like this is better for the environment as long as you're gonna eat it all, because we usually buy the small jars of jalapenos, and so I'm buying heaps and heaps of jars, and buying lots of small glass jars is more wasteful than buying this giant jar. So I love it. It's as big as my head. Woohoo! Something that my Asian viewers would definitely agree is very important is soy sauce. And you can buy this giant Kikkoman soy sauce. How big is it? This is a 2-liter soy sauce, and it costs $10, I think. Yeah, that's right. It was $9.79. This is gonna last me ages. And again, better value because instead of buying 4 separate soy sauce bottles, I only have 1 plastic bottle that I'm gonna use for much longer. The next thing is honey. Marshall eats so much honey on his cereal in the morning, and it's great instead of sugar because it's much better for you. This is local honey, so I don't know if you've seen this in the media or on TV, but there's a big scandal with honey. It's really hard to trace if it came from overseas. It's really hard to know if the honey was actually real, but this one is local, and it's 3 kilos of honey, And this costs $27.99. So it's only a little bit cheaper than buying 3 1 kilogram honey tubs in the shop. But again, better for the environment. And what I actually do is I keep the squeezy bottles from the other honey that I bought in the past. And I actually fill up the squeezy bottles with this giant honey. And this is gonna last us for ages. When I lived in Taiwan, my friends used to make fun of me because one of the things that I missed the most were muesli bars. This is actually not a muesli bar, this is a nut bar, but similar thing. Basically, it's a bar and you can just pick it up and it's like having a little mini meal, and they're not too many calories. Like these ones are about 150 calories. This is convenient. This has saved me so many times when I can't be bothered making a meal or I don't really want to eat a large meal. There are 20 bars in here and it costs $16.50. So that's pretty good value, and there are 10 of each flavor. I really should show you the things closer up, shouldn't I? Okay, let's start doing that. So last time I was at Costco, I saw a Chinese guy carrying something that I had tasted once before, but I didn't realize that Costco here sold. And it's this Vietnamese noodle. These are rice noodles and actually come in their own little bowls. Look like this. And inside it's got rice noodles and it has like dehydrated vegetables, and this has pork in it as well, some dehydrated pork. They're low in calories and they're really delicious. They're really good. The only thing I don't love about these is the plastic bowl. It's very plastic, it's quite thick plastic, but you can reuse it, and I've reused them lots and lots of times. So it's okay for the environment if you can reuse these a lot of times. These are way healthier than your regular instant noodles. I really like these. And that is a packet of 12, $14.39. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to stuff in the refrigerated section. And this is where I get really excited because we can start going into Asian food now. And this is actually what convinced me to sign up for Costco membership in the first place, because there's lots of foods that I can get in bulk in there that are really difficult to get, or they're quite expensive when you go to the Asian supermarkets, particularly the Korean food. So I'll start with the Korean food. This is amazing. This kimchi is 1 kilogram of kimchi and it costs $10. This is incredible value. Before we had this kimchi at Costco, I used to have to buy kimchi from the Korean supermarket, and it used to come in this tiny little packet, maybe like 100 or 200 grams, and it was $5. So kimchi was something that we just used to eat sometimes. Now I can eat kimchi every day. It's a vegetable, it's good for you. Yes, it's salty, but it's awesome and it's actually affordable now. So love this. This is amazing. I feel like this is worth the Costco membership alone. Okay, I've opened this one because I want to show you what's inside. So this is, I don't even know how to say this in Korean, but this is niangao in Chinese. The glutinous rice niangao, sticky rice cakes. And you just cook them in the sauce. So there's a seasoning sachet and a sauce. And you get spicy sticky rice cake soup, like on the packet here. You actually get 2 of these in here, and I think it was $12. This I couldn't believe. This is beef bulgogi. So it's marinated Korean beef, and it comes in 2 kilogram packets, and it's $16 a kilo. Of course, I'm never gonna eat all of this beef. There's only 2 of us. I'm never gonna eat it before it goes bad. So what I actually do is I just put it in little bags and I put it in the freezer. I freeze it, and we have it with rice, kimchi, and wrapped in a lettuce leaf, and it's so delicious, and it's really good. It is better than just buying the bulgogi beef marinade sauce bottle and marinating it yourself. And the beef is really good quality as well, and it's Australian beef. I think Australian beef is the best quality beef in the whole world. It certainly seems to have that reputation. We don't eat anything but Australian beef in Australia, so I didn't know this before I left Australia, but when I got to Taiwan and I started buying beef there, a lot of it was American beef. And my American friends basically said to me, American beef isn't very good. I don't know if you agree. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what all of your thoughts are on all of this stuff. Have you eaten this stuff before and you like it or you don't like it? Leave a comment below. Okay, so sticking with the Asian theme, but moving across to Beijing, we've got Beijing duck pancake kit. This is $29, but it has a lot of duck in it. and a lot of pancakes in it. It makes 20 pancakes, but I actually found that we had duck left over last time we ate this. This is delicious. It's obviously not the same as going to a roast duck restaurant and having it there. That's really expensive to do. So this is a way you can do it at home. I tried this on some Chinese people last month and they all really liked it. I don't think they were just being polite either. So that is delicious, and it's really, really easy to make because I'll show you inside. So inside you've got the duck and it's already cooked. So you actually just pierce some holes in this and you put it in the microwave. And this has an expiry of April. What month is it now? It's January at the moment, so it actually lasts for a long time. Not really sure how they do that, but they do. And I can feel that's got 3 different pieces of duck breast inside there. And then you got the sauce, and then you've got the pancakes, and they give you 2 separate packets of pancakes in here. You need to add spring onion and cucumber, and it's actually got all these instructions on the back. And after eating all that savory stuff, we're definitely going to need some dessert. So I got this pack of rice pudding because we love rice pudding. And there are 8 vanilla flavored rice puddings in here. It was $8. So $1 for each individual serve, and delicious. And they look like this. Okay, so we're on to frozen foods now. Now, apart from the kimchi, this is the other reason why I have a Costco membership, and this is xiaolongbao soup dumplings. These are delicious. So one of the things that I miss most about Taiwan is that we used to go every Thursday morning, we used to go around the corner from our house, and there was a little stall there and they would sell breakfast xiaolongbao. They weren't as good as the Din Tai Fung xiaolongbao, and sometimes they gave me the runs. But they were so delicious, and the ladies would be making them on the side of the road and selling them for breakfast. And you could buy a box of 8 already cooked xiaolongbao for about $3.50 Australian. So for me, that was a really good value breakfast. Didn't eat it every day because that would probably give you a heart attack. Basically, in Perth, the only place you can eat a good xiaolongbao is at a high-end restaurant. It's going to be very expensive. And then I found these. And these ones are not the same quality as if you went to Shanghai and have xiaolongbao there, but these are about pretty much exactly the same quality as the ones I was having in Taiwan. So they make me feel really good that I can enjoy something that I enjoyed so much when I was in Taiwan, considering that I'm just not able to go back there right now because we're not allowed to leave Australia at the moment. It's actually against the law for us to leave Australia. $14.89 and you get 40 xiaolongbao. So I actually think that's really, really good value, and I kind of wish I bought 2 boxes, but it's a little bit hard to fit in the freezer because these do need to be frozen, and then you just steam them straight from frozen. So they're really, really convenient, really, really easy. Okay, next I got these mussels. These are from New Zealand, and there's quite a lot of frozen seafood actually at Costco, but these caught my eye because they were $12 for a kilo of mussels. You can buy mussels for cheaper than that, but I actually like it that they've actually already half prepared the mussels for you. So the mussels are raw, but as you'll see, they've already taken off half the shell, and it's got some cooking instructions on the back here for different ways to cook them. So very, very convenient way to eat seafood, and I really can't wait to try these because they look really, really good. Particularly when we think of New Zealand, we think of dairy products because they're sheep and they're cows. When you see them there, they're just so happy and they're just eating green grass and they're not dirty, they're all beautiful and clean, and so their milk just tastes amazing, their chocolate tastes amazing, their cheese tastes amazing. Another thing that they do really well is seafood because they are an island, but we don't really get a lot of their seafood here, so I'm really excited that I found these. So I'm excited to eat those. I like mussels. Okay, and we're on to our very last thing, which is a thing that I actually haven't tried before, but I'm really excited to try. And this was in the freezer section as well, which made me really interested. Prawn wonton ramen. Look, on the box it looks delicious. I'm not really sure. I don't think that's the way it's going to look when I defrost it. But I've pretty much, this is instant noodles, but frozen. And I've never really seen anything like this before, but it's got bowls inside. There are 6 bowls inside. How much did this cost? So this was $21. It's not really cheap, but it does have prawns in it. It says you microwave it from frozen, so you don't need to defrost it. You put water in and then you microwave it. Never seen anything like this before. If you've eaten this, let me know, because I'm pretty excited about this. I'm gonna open it up so I can show you what it looks like inside. Looks like that inside. Actually, opening it will make it a bit easier to store them in the freezer. And these will last until next year, so that's totally fine. It says it's Chinese food, and then it says that the noodles are Japanese ramen, but then it says it was made in Thailand. So it has all the Asian countries, well, not all of them, but many of the Asian countries. So I feel like I've taken you on a little mini tour of Asia today. But I'm really excited to eat all the things that I got from Costco, obviously. Guys, oh my goodness, I can't believe it. I'm editing this video right now and there's something really important that I forgot. It's this. This is Nando's Peri Peri chili sauce. It's amazing. Once I managed to find it in Taiwan Costco, I think I was the only person that bought it because they never got it back in again, and I've been dreaming about it ever since. It's only $10 for a 1 litre bottle, and I just want to put it on everything. I love it so much. If you have any questions, let me know below. If you have any comments, let me know below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down, but let me know in the comments below why you didn't like it. My mission is to bring you all of the fun things on my channel. So if you like that, please subscribe, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you next time. Bye.